Hey there, Chelsea here, MonarchAlley. I am a vintage lover, thrifter, and part-time reseller, and today I have a what sold video for you. This is my weekend what sold, and I think it's gonna be a fun one. Like, it was a good weekend, and a lot of the items that I have for you have like kind of a cool story or like a tip or trick on how I made the sale. So stay tuned for like 10 things that sold for me, and that's pretty good for a part-time reseller, like I said. I also, at the very end, have a bit of a teaser for you, kind of a mystery item that I'm not going to show, and I'll explain more at the end of the video, okay? So let's do this. I had 10 sales this weekend. These are Saturday and Sunday, March 27th and March 28th of 2021. And like I said, kind of a lot of randomness going on. So I'm going to start with what I felt was like the most random and the fastest sale that I made. And it's this. Okay. It's just this little kitty. Can you see it? It's this little kitty. So this is from Littlest Pet Shop. Oh my gosh, it's kind of a bobblehead. I don't know if it's intending to be. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, so this is something that came in like a bag of other toys, I believe. And I just was trying to kind of do the thing I often do where I like thrifted a little bit for myself or for my kids, and then just whatever else I could sell to kind of make that item free, I did. So anyway, this this little thing is like a cat. It's number 42. I think it's rare or retired from Littlest Pet Shop. And I listed this on Poshmark first. That's usually my strategy, is to list items on Poshmark first. Pretty easy. And then I cross-listed using List Perfectly to Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and Mercari. So take a second to guess which one it sold within 20 minutes of listing. Okay, did you guess? It was Facebook Marketplace. So what's great about that is they're currently doing only 5% fees. So I had this listed for $8 plus shipping. So I made what, like $7.50? I don't know how to calculate 5% of $8 right now, but boom, this little thing. And I think it came in a bag that probably was like $2 total. So that was like a hilarious, random, super quick sale. Maybe I underpriced it. Maybe it's more collectible than I realized. But when I searched eBay for comps and whatnot, it seemed like $8 to $12 was like a very fair price for a tiny little kitty cat. Okay, so that's very hilarious. I wish I could remember what bag of toys that came in so I could like give you more details, but I think you're good. You probably want to see what other stuff sold. As I mentioned, I sell on a lot of different platforms, and I sold this item. Here's another like random toy figurine. This sold for a surprising amount of money, y'all. So like pay attention. This is Schleich. Schleich, is that how you say it? Schleich. It's a very good brand of toy model toys or animal figurines. Schleich is a brand that I keep an eye out for always because I know they're crazy expensive. And this I thought was a water buffalo. So I looked it up. This also sold within a day of listing. I looked it up, I think not even with image search. I just typed in like Schleich water buffalo, and this came up and some others, and I realized that this is actually a musk ox, or at least that's the listing that I found that had the highest sale point. So I found a $30 sold on eBay, so I listed it for $30 on eBay and all the other platforms, and then I very quickly got a $22 offer on it, but I decided to kind of sit on it overnight and see if any other offers would come in, or if it would sell for full price on another platform overnight. It didn't, so I accepted that $22 offer. So someone paid $22 plus shipping for this muskox. If I could find stuff like this all the time, y'all, like this was so easy to list. It's marked on the bottom. It's like 2 pictures. It was so easy to list. $22. Like, come on, I probably got that for 50 cents. Yes. Okay. We're having fun here. So I have some clothing items and then more randomness. So just stay tuned. This is a Levi's men's like plaid short sleeve button up shirt. Okay, so it's buttoned down if like you button down the collar. So I guess I should call it a button down. It's button up if you just button up the shirt. At least that's as I understand it. This sold for, I think $8. Sold for $8 on Poshmark. I had it listed for a while. I guess I thought because it was like Levi's and like short sleeve that it would do better last summer, and it never did. So I made $5 on this after fees, and I probably paid like $3 or $4 for it. So not the best flip there, but hey, at least it sold. I didn't lose any money. This is a cool item. This is a Tool t-shirt. It's almost vintage. So vintage would be considered like 20 years or more. And this is a tour shirt from 2006. So somehow 2006 was almost 20 years ago, people. How does that work? How does that work? I picked this up with actually another t-shirt that was older. I think the other t-shirt that I picked up was from 1998 or the year 2000. And that Tool shirt sold for $90 on eBay. 90? 100? Like I said, numbers. But this one is just, it was a little more common, not as rare. So this sold for $25. I received an offer on Poshmark for $25. I had it listed for $35. So I accepted that offer. I thought that was a great offer. Tool shirts, well, like vintage grunge shirts are definitely popular. Vintage like 90s cartoon shirts and Looney Tunes stuff is popular. So when I found the Tool t-shirts, I was excited. Honestly, I kind of showed it to my husband first because he's a Tool fan. I thought he might want them. But hey, then I was able to flip them. I made overall over $120 on 2 t-shirts. So that was pretty cool. All right, this next brand, tell me in the comments if you know about this brand. This brand is Democracy. I don't know anything about this brand of jeans, but I do know that the few times I picked it up, it sold really well for me. So these are a pair of capris, and they have this like cute paisley embroidery at the bottom and a raw hem. So these didn't take too long to sell. They sold on Poshmark for, let me look at my price. I'm going out of order. $35. So Democracy, I think, is a brand of women's jeans that like is known for kind of having a slimming effect, or sometimes they have like elastic at the back. And you can see a few other pairs that I picked up in a haul video that I'll link above. That was a bunch of stuff I was selling for a friend. So I did my first ever consignment deal where I had a friend that wanted me to sell some of her items and we split the profits. And she had 2 pairs of Democracy jeans, and someone asked me to bundle them on MonarchAlley, and they actually paid like $60 for the 2 pairs of jeans. I thought that was incredible. I thought that was great. So when I saw these, I went ahead and picked them up. Like I said, they took maybe a little over a month to sell, but for $35, I think that's an incredible turnover considering, you know, they're probably $5 or so at the thrift. Okay, next clothing item, actually last clothing item, and then a few more hard goods. These are a pair of Levi's vintage shorts. So they have a high rise. They were like a 10.5 inch, rise. They're a women's size 8. I always feel good about buying Levi's when they have like a more paper type tag like this. I'm sure there are other indicators to tell you like their age. These did not have a style name on the back, but these sold super fast. They sold in a day, and I knew they would because we're getting close to summertime. I always do well with like vintage Levi's, and I especially love picking up the black ones or a really light wash. I don't really do as well with like a dark wash or a medium wash, but the black are actually my favorite to sell. I've sold jeans that are just like these. So in my listing, I think I put things like mom jeans, 90s, high rise, and they got a ton of attention on all platforms, and they ended up selling on Facebook Marketplace. So I took a lower offer on Facebook Marketplace. I had it listed for $45 across the board, just to kind of get started. I did expect to sell them for about the $30 range, 30 to 40. And anyway, someone on Facebook sent me a message asking if I was open to offers. One thing that's like a little frustrating right now about selling on Facebook Marketplace is that I make my items eligible for offers, but no one ever sends me an offer. They always message. So I don't know if there's something wrong with that feature or if people are just used to messaging others on Facebook, but I'm definitely open to the communication. I just think it's weird that like I have the offer feature available. One thing I will note about that offer feature, this might be what's holding people back actually, is that if people put an offer in on Facebook, you can't counter, or at least the last time I received an offer, I wasn't able to counter. You just accept or decline and move on. So I guess the messaging thing is a good idea. They asked what my lowest was. I don't like throwing out the first number, so I just said I'm open to offers. And I think they asked if I would do 25 to 30 for these jeans that I had priced at $45. So I said 32 and they accepted that, and I changed the price and they bought them immediately. If I'm going to change the price on an item, whether it's Poshmark's closet clear out method or just, you know, for someone on Facebook Marketplace, I do like to tell them to quickly purchase the item so that someone else doesn't snatch it up, because, you know, it's not a private offer. So anyway, all that to say, I accepted a $32 offer on these because firstly, that's a great price for a pair of jean shorts, but also because Facebook, like I said, is only taking 5% right now. So I'm going to get like the most money back on a Facebook sale. So I figure I could work with the buyer and give them a deal too. So anyway, list on Facebook Marketplace, y'all. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting decent sales over there, and it seems like the newer stuff does better. They do have a renew feature option, but I just feel like my new things either sell or they don't, and then the old stuff just continues to sit. That's my observation from about 4 months of selling on Facebook Marketplace. All right, I have a few more items. This is just like a padded laptop bag by REI, and then it sold on eBay. I think I had it priced at $15. Someone sent me an offer and I countered, so we landed at $12. It's a nice like zippered padded bag. Not much to say about it, but my husband picked it out when we were thrifting in St. Louis. We went to the St. Louis bins, and then we also went to just your average everyday Goodwill, and he picked that out and said, hey, isn't that a good brand? Let's get it. So we were trying something new, and I'm happy with it, but I don't know that I would pick up this exact item again. Maybe if it was a little more complicated, a bag, or, you know, a higher price point, maybe leather, something like that. Okay. Oh, and I'll link the video to my Goodwill bins haul above as well, because that was a really fun one, and I've made some really good return off of that trip. So it was a lot of fun. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make you like do a quiz again. Okay, this is, oh, look, even still, I couldn't get the sticker all the way off. This is like an ab pad, like a workout type abdominal pad of sorts. I don't know. You do crunches on it or something? Guess which platform this sold on. Okay, are you typing it below? I'm waiting. No, I'm just kidding. This sold on Poshmark. I did not expect that, but like I said, I always like tend to mostly list first on Poshmark and then float it out to all the other platforms through List Perfectly. And sometimes I do eBay first if there's like a lot of technical stuff, and it would just be easier to list on eBay first, like selling a book and doing sell similar. But anyway, this item I sold on Poshmark. I listed it there first. I shared it all around. It sold for $19. I guess I should have said that earlier. $19 on Poshmark. One thing I've noticed actually when looking at these sales is almost none of these have a shipping discount. So that makes my heart happy, because I don't like giving away my money for Poshmark's shipping discount. And one way I was able to avoid that was by using the closet clear out method. I learned about it through Becky Park, so definitely be sure to visit her channel. Look up, just type in your YouTube search, like Becky Park closet clear out, and you'll get like the whole rundown. But a quick summary is that if someone likes an item on a day that Poshmark says is a closet clear out day, you can send them a message in the bundle feature and say, hey, would you be interested in receiving discounted shipping if I change the price to whatever price? And then the person could say yes or no. And so anyway, this book is, I'm kind of sad that it sold, you guys. Like how cool it is. It's so cool. I love this book. So this is Star Wars, the Han Solo trilogy. I mean, come on. This looks so cool on your shelf or even displayed this way. And on the back, Boba Fett. I mean, if you've been watching Mandalorian, like this is the thing right now. Of course, we've got Jabba as well. It wouldn't be a Han Solo story without Jabba the Hutt. Anyway, I digress. I am so happy that it's going to a viewer and one of my Instagram followers. So thank you so much, Molly. Like, I appreciate your purchase. So Molly liked this item, and I sent her my closet clear out message just saying, hey, if I reduce this price today, you're going to get discount shipping from Poshmark. Would you be open to this offer? I knew that Molly was a friend of mine, so I tried to send her a better offer. So this sold for $20 on Poshmark. Like, once again, would you expect to sell a Star Wars book on Poshmark? Probably not, but the buyers are out there on all the platforms. And for me, it's worth listing pretty much all the things in all the places. So thank you so much, Molly. I hope you love it. I'll miss you, book. You're so cool. Okay, yeah, that's everything. Actually, that's not everything. One more thing sold that I forgot to pull. This was a $5 sale. It's a pink chaps, like women's pink Henley. So it's really not, I'm not going to say it's not a special item because all of them are special items, but I feel like it's okay that we're not viewing it right now. So I made $5. Well, I made $2 off that sale, but I did get the item for free from a friend. So I'm totally okay with that. Okay, guys. Ooh, I'm a little nervous to talk about the next thing, but I'm also excited. I have a mystery item. I'm not going to show it. I don't always match my poly mailers, but when I do match my poly mailers, it's when I'm sending something in to be graded. Yes, in this bag is a video game that my husband sourced for free off of Facebook that turns out is a very unique and special item, and we think we can make a lot of money, hundreds of dollars off of this item. That's all I'm going to say because I'm tracking the whole process in videos, and so we'll put out a video whenever we get a little more info on what we're working with here. But we decided it's actually worth it to get this item graded. So there are different sites that you can use to get an item graded. You do this with maybe collector's cards, like trading cards. You can do it with video games, comics, probably a number of other items. But when you get something graded, it's essentially to determine its like how good of quality it is. Is it sealed? Is like the seal breaking? If it's not sealed, is the label torn? Stuff like that. And this company will assign it a score. So anyway, I'm going to make some videos about this process, and subscribe right now because I think it could be something really cool and unique, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity to do this. Like I say in all my videos, or I try to at least, it ain't worth it if you're not like branching out and trying something new. I sold like a little kitty toy for $8 on Facebook Marketplace. I sold a water buffalo muskox for $22, and now I'm sending in a video game that I might make hundreds of dollars on. If you don't take risks and put yourself out there, I don't know, you're just holding yourself back. So don't do that. You can do this. You can do this. That's all I have for you today. No, it's not. I have one more thing. I had another viewer purchase that happened earlier in the week, so I don't have the item anymore, but I want to send a big shout out to Candace. Candace bought some mugs off of me, and that was just super cool. She sent me a really nice message on Poshmark that she picked up the mugs. One is a gift that she's giving to someone, the other, the pair that she's going to keep. And I'm just so grateful. She sent me a really kind message about watching my videos. So Candace, I hope you see this right now, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you for watching. Okay, so for real, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.